Hey guys, it's me with another Let's Play. So when we left off, we had to go talk to Sergeant Muldoon, so...
Halt! Who goes there?
You show Sergeant Muldoon the letter from the headmaster.
This darkness has come upon Wizard City so quickly we're overwhelmed dealing with it. I'm glad you're here to help. You're that student everyone is talking about, aren't you? They say you're Wizard City's last hope. And you've just enrolled.
Yeah, I'm
you
pretty
did a good job
cool.
spooking the
Not
spooks
gonna
on
lie.
Unicorn Way. But evil is on the move. Push down in one place, something pops up somewhere else. Now it's Old Town's turn. If we lose control of Old Town to the undead, all of the other streets will be isolated and will fall. Here's what we need you to do. Defeat Lady Blackhope and lock her in her tower on Unicorn Way. Do that, and I'll let you pass.
Alright, so we have to go defeat Lady Blackhope. There are other quests around here to pick up, so...
Well, hello
just
there.
gonna do that real quick.
I've not made your acquaintance yet. It's always good to see fresh faces here in Wizard City. I wish I had studied to become a wizard instead of, becoming a town guard. Say, I found this book on one of the benches while I was strolling to work this morning. It looks important, and I don't have time to drop it by the library. Would you take it there for me?
Alright, so we found a book, and we have to go take it to the librarian. These two have quests for us. These are...
I am Balder Goldpaws, a trader from far-off Grizzleheim, and I've just discovered this world. I have sailed across the great sea of skies, establishing new ports to trade my wares in. I would like to establish trade relations with the merchants here, if they be friendly. Can you help me? If Prospector Zeke is here, go speak to him. Then speak to your treasure card dealer and anyone who sells furniture. If you can do that for me, I will be thankful.
Alright, so we have to go talk to him, or a bunch of other people.
Greetings, young wizard. So, you're interested in learning about crafting? Wonderful. Let's get started with your first lesson. The first rule is to have a clean, well-lit place to work. For that, you'll need a basic crafting table. I'm happy to make you one if you can gather the supplies. We'll need some mistwood. You can find mistwood growing all over Wizard City. Bring the mistwood back to me, and we'll soon have you a nice new place to work.
Alright, so... that's crafting, pretty much. We have to go find mistwood, which are in like little piles on the ground. They're pretty easy to not notice, but if you notice them, like, they're not hard to get, because there's a lot, like, over here. There's some mushrooms over here. So we're just gonna hit X to pick them up, and we get some mushrooms, and this guy is gonna tell us about them.
You've just collected a reagent. Reagents are used as ingredients in crafting recipes. You can find different reagents throughout the spiral, either by harvesting them, defeating monsters, or purchasing them. Reagents go in your reagent bag, which you can access by selecting the crafting tab in your spellbook, or by pressing J on your keyboard.
Alright. Yeah, so basically you use them to craft stuff, like you can craft some armor. I usually just buy everything because it's a lot easier, but I mean, I guess you could do it. Like, there are more mushrooms over there. Oh, there's some mistwood back there. See that little pile over there? That's mistwood, so it's easy to like not notice. I don't know how I'm getting back here, but okay. I think we have to go back here. No, we do not have to go back here. Okay. This is embarrassing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I just want the mistwood. Alright. So you just walk over here, hit X. We got 2 pieces of mistwood that time. Now we should go back to the crafting lady, but we're gonna go back to the commons so we can go fight Lady Blackhope. So yeah, if I sound tired, I am tired. I just woke up from a nap and I decided just to make a real quick video, so that's what I'm doing. Alright, well. That's a pretty cool ice spell right there. Just gonna decide to watch that. See how much damage it does. That's gonna do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Plus he got a critical, so I just did 1,000,000 damage. That's pretty cool. Alright.
Mortals should not dabble in the affairs of the undead. Perish now, wizard!
Alright, so Lady Blackhope, that book over there that I just pointed to, but you can't see me pointing. But it says History of Life Magic. Yeah, that's gonna come. That's a quest later on. Alright, so we're gonna summon a minion real quick. Just so it causes 0 pips and it's better than like doing nothing for my turn, so alright. I think this is like low, like it doesn't do as much damage as it normally would. Alright, so my puppet's gonna use a bloodbath on the pirate, so I'm gonna use a troll on Lady Blackhope, and we're gonna hope that the bloodbath does enough to kill the pirate, and that's not enough to kill the pirate. Alright, we'll be okay. I think this is 3/4 of the regular damage, maybe 2/3. I don't know. I don't know the exact percentage, but I'm like 90% sure it doesn't do full damage because I just did like 50 damage, and the minimum for that is 65. So I just wand spelled. That's all well and dandy. Alright. So we got some boots. We defeated Lady Blackhope. Alright, but so we have a quest to defeat a lost soul and a skeletal pirate. So we're gonna go back to Sergeant Muldoon. Just before we do that, there's some more mistwood over here, so we're gonna pick that up. There's a chest back there, but I don't think it's worth it because I'm probably gonna get like 10 gold, which isn't worth my time. But if you guys see like a reagent on the ground, you should just pick it up. Because I mean, you can always sell it for money if you don't end up using it. And yeah. And you'll probably end up using it eventually anyway, so. Alright, so, oh, dang it, I just did not mean to use that. Well, this is awkward. It'd be really embarrassing if I just die to a lost soul. Alright, we're gonna heal. Alright, I'm fine. It was close, but I'm fine. Alright, so defeated the lost soul, which was a lot harder than it actually needed to be. Alright, there's a wisp over there, so I'm going to grab it, and then we're going to go fight a skeletal pirate real quick, and then we will go turn in our quest. Or no, then we're going to go talk to a bunch of people. I hate the quest that you legit just talk to like 6 people. And it does nothing, and it gives you like 10 experience, but if you want like the cool little badge or whatever for doing all the quests, then you have to do it, and it's just a big waste of time for everyone involved. Which is why normally I just click through really fast if I know. Like I'm about to do a quest that I legit is just talking to a bunch of different people, so. Alright, so come off to the side. We're just gonna teleport back to the commons real quick. Alright. But I mean, I like to think that all of the talking quests that I do eventually give me enough
Hey there, young
experience to level up at least once.
You explain that Balder Goldpaws asked you to help set up trade relations between Grizzleheim and Wizard City.
That's great. Old Zeke's always happy to do business with the bears. Tell Balder I'll trade with him.
Alright, so yeah, that was like the hardest that the bear quest was going to be. Alright, so there's actually 2 quests to do in here.
You say you are returning.
Alright, this is the one for the
You are quite a good sport to take time out of your day to do that. Thank you for doing that. Oh, hang on there. This book does not belong to the library. Inside the cover it states property of Sabrina Greenstar. She probably dropped it on her way to the fairgrounds. You best give it to her yourself. Hello there.
Alright, so this is the bear
Welcome
quest.
to the library. Can I help you find any book or card in particular?
You tell Mr. Argleston about the trade agreement Balder is trying to set up.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. I would be happy to trade treasure cards with Grizzleheim. I wonder if we can set up a library exchange program.
Alright, so honestly, Grizzleheim, I mean, you don't actually need to do Grizzleheim to beat the game. Alright, so we have to go talk to Sabrina Greenstar, who's up here. You can check looking at your map. This is where you can refill your potions. You can either talk to her and pay, or you can go play a minigame. I mean, it's not too bad to play the minigames, but if you're in a hurry,
You
then
are
you can
returning
just
a
pay.
book I left on a bench? I didn't have one with me today. Maybe I lost it last week. Oh, that book. I gave that one to Regina for her to use as research for a science project. She's just inside Gollum Court if you want to give it back to her.
Alright, so... we have to go to Gollum Court. Honestly, Gollum Court is so annoying. Oh my god. It is so... the tower quest is...
I left my book on a bench?
It's tough.
What book?
Her eyes get big when you hand her the book.
Oh, yes! This has all the notes I was taking on my science project. I'm sure glad you found this. It was a lot of work for me. Thank you ever so much.
Alright, see, that's what I'm talking about. 25 experience, and we just had to go talk to 3 people. But, normally you wouldn't have come up there yet, so it shows you Gollum Court exists. And, it gives you the Gollum Tower quest, which, if you're not insane, you would wait to do, probably until like level 10 or so. Alright, so there's one other guy. We have to go talk to the furniture guy, and he's right back here. Alright.
Welcome to my shop, young wizard. Can I interest you in some furniture for your dorm room?
You tell Mr. Quickhammer about the flying boat with the trader from Grizzleheim.
That's great. I offer a selection of furnishings from across the spiral. Adding imports from Grizzleheim will certainly be good for my business.
Alright, so... Yay. Now we have to go talk to... We have to go back and talk to Balder Goldpaws, Tangle Tree, and Sergeant Muldoon. Alright, wait, let me check. Alright, so all of those smiths are all on streets, and we're just gonna get the smiths when we get on the street that it's on, so. Let's go talk to Sergeant Muldoon, because he gives you a lot of experience for finishing quests.
Very impressive. None of the guards were brave enough to face her. With Old Town secure, I feel better about letting you through to the other streets. But be careful, understand? Something's going on. This place is not as safe as it seems. I hear fearful rumors about a big nasty wraith named Lord Nightshade roaming around. My guess is that he's responsible for much of the trouble Wizard City now faces.
Alright, so... these quests are all for different streets. This one's for Firecat Alley, this one's for Triton Avenue, and that one's for Cyclops Lane. Triton Avenue's that's the free street you can do. These two cost money to do. Like, you have to be a member to do them. But I'm gonna do Triton Avenue because some of the stuff on there is Storm, and Myth is strong against Storm. I could do Firecat Alley, but Triton Avenue, I don't know, it's just easier. But I wouldn't do Cyclops Lane because everything on there is Myth.
Susie Griffin-Bane is down on Triton Avenue asking for help.
I don't really have a way to attack.
With all the problems in Wizard City, I think her brother is lost or something like that. Can you help her out?
Alright, so not even gonna pick up the other quests just because things start to get like all cluttered if you have like 6 quests at a time. So
That Mistwood should do nicely.
Miss Tangletree gets to work with hammer, plane, and saw. In a few moments, you have a nice little work table.
Now, with a basic crafting table, you have a place to work. Now, with your work table, you can begin to learn the fine trade of crafting, making your own items. First, you should place the basic crafting table in your dorm room or castle. Your first assignment is to make 2 daggers of absolution. You should have no difficulty. You'll need to buy a recipe from me and then gather the required ingredients. When you've got all your ingredients, use your basic crafting table to make the athames. When you have made 2 daggers of absolution, bring them back to me and I'll award you a novice crafter badge. So remember to bring them here when you're finished. Good luck. I can't wait to see them.
Alright, so we have to go craft 2 daggers of absolution. In order to get like the knowledge to craft it, you have to talk to her again and then buy the recipe off of her. It costs 64 gold. It's not too expensive. And in order to craft it, you need 2, 2, 4, and 2. And since we're crafting 2 of them, you need 4, 8, 4, and 4. And I already have all the mistwood I need, so that's good. But real quick, I'm just gonna mark my location and go home real quick so that I can put my... I'm going to put my crafting station down. Just gonna put it up against the wall. Alright. And all this stuff doesn't really matter. I don't even know which way that goes. Alright, so the banners go up on the walls. We can just stick that over there. And we can go put... I have no idea where this goes. Oh, you can put it up on the wall, so we'll put that over my bed. Alright, so now we're just gonna go back to Old Town. Cause in case I sell everything, then I don't want to accidentally sell my crafting table and have to buy another one. So.
Did you get agreement from the 3 merchants? Good! You have brought 2 worlds closer together. You have my thanks.
Alright, so
I would like to reward you for your help getting your
that quest was
merchants
talking
to
to
agree
3
to
people.
trade with my world. Would you like to take a quick trip with me to visit Grizzleheim, my home? It will not take long now that I know the way. You can greet some tradesmen from Grizzleheim and see if they will trade with Wizard City. In Grizzleheim, speak to Thrain Stormfriend, Vider Silverthread, and Dane Goldright. Let them know I sent you with word of new trade partners.
Alright, so... yeah. This is Grizzleheim. You can't really do anything here at the moment. There's not even any people here except for the 3 people I have to go talk to. And you can come back when you're high level. Pretty much everything in here is like side quests.
I have just the one in stock.
Before he tries to sell you something, you explain about the trade agreement.
That sounds like a great idea. Sign me up. You should head back to tell Balder that we're willing to trade.
Alright, so... now you have to go talk to these 3.
Can I interest you in a new robe? This is a cold land, and you should try to stay warm.
You explain that you're not robe shopping. You're here to set up trade with Wizard City.
Trade with Wizard City? I can certainly do that. I will have to get some smaller sizes in stock, though.
Alright, so...
Welcome, young outsider. Where are you from, and what can I do for you?
You explain that you're from Wizard City, and that you're here to set up trade with Grizzleheim.
Sounds good to me. I'll trade with anyone with gold in their pocket.
Alright, so... I have to go back and talk to Balder Gold Paws. Okay.
They're in agreement then. Good news! We have done well this day. Ready yourself. I will take you home now. It was a pleasure working together. I wish you well in your future journeys. You may be unable to return to Grizzleheim right away, but when you do return, your visit will be marked by kind words and open hearts.
You must be at least 20th level to return to Grizzleheim.
I don't know why they just didn't say level 20, but I didn't make the game. I'm just playing the game, so. Now that we've done all the boring docking quests, I don't know why I just put on Quest Finder, but now we're gonna go talk to Susie, see what's up here. Yeah, so this video is probably one of the most boring videos. The last 3 out of the 4 videos have been pretty boring. But I mean, we don't have to go. I think there are a few more really boring docking quests in Wizard City, but we won't have to do those for a while.
So glad you came. I've been trying to get someone to help me, but the guards are far too busy with all the events of late. The headmaster sent you? Great! My brother and I can use the help. We are trying to stop all the undead that broke down the gate from the haunted cave and invaded the area. My brother Arthur went on ahead to check out the haunted cave. He had a theory that the force behind all this was in that cave. I'm worried because I've not heard from him for a while. Could you go see how my brother is doing? He should be just inside the haunted cave. Maybe he's identified the dark presence responsible for Wizard City's troubles.
Alright, so we have to go explore the haunted cave. This part of the quest makes me irritated. Alright, but before we go explore the haunted cave, if you come this way, there is the smith back over here. Triton Avenue Smith. So, yeah, the haunted cave is so far away. Alright, but this guy has a quest.
I sure am glad to see a fresh face. We've got a lot to do here, and it doesn't look like it's going to be easy. The undead have brought along crows that are spoiling our crops. We need to build some scarecrows to scare those crows away. First thing we'll need is some cloth to make the scarecrows' bodies. The cloth can be collected off the Scarlet Screamers. Can you get some cloth for us?
Alright. So, I have to defeat 3 Scarlet Screamers and get some cloth. Scarlet Screamers are myth, so probably gonna hold off on that part of the quest until I'm pretty sure the main quest line on this street you have to defeat some alright, you're cool, you and your mount. I'm pretty sure later on in the street you actually have to go defeat a you have to go fight Scarlet Screamers and get something from them, so I'll just do it then. Alright, so
Or find a broken wand just inside the haunted cave.
alright, so yeah, we just ran all the way down over there, and now we should turn around and run all the way back. I'm almost level 6. Something happens when you're level 6. You have to go. Something happens when you're at level 7. I know you get a new spell at level 7. And new spells are always exciting. I was gonna risk it, but oh well. Gonna pick up that wind chest. 14 gold. Alright, yeah, so next week is spring break, and I'm pretty excited for spring break, but I'm only going somewhere the last couple weeks, or the last couple days. I wish it was the last couple weeks, but yeah, so I should be able to make more videos, like, yeah, 'cause school takes up a lot of time, but now we're gonna talk to
Did you find him? This is his wand. Something must have happened to him. I'll bet he was right about the haunted cave as being the source of evil. Could you talk to Duncan Grimwater? He is a death student studying the events here, trying to piece together what is going on. He's a little snobbish, but he might have a clue as to my brother's whereabouts. Can you check with him, please?
Alright, so gotta go talk to Duncan.
Merle Ambrose sent another student to help out? I guess he thinks that Susie and her brother cannot handle this situation. Well, that's what happens when you send Storm students to do a Death student's job.
This guy's talking a
Susie
whole
says
bunch
that
of
her brother's
crap.
missing? Ha! I think he is hiding back at Ravenwood. But I'll check around and see what I can find out. In the meantime, I could use some help with my field studies. I need to find out the fighting tactics of the undead. Knowing how they fight may give me some insight into how we can defeat them. I would do it myself, but, I just ran out of treasure cards. It shouldn't be too hard. Just defeat some haunted minions and rotting fodders. Report back to me afterwards.
Alright, so we have to go fight 5 haunted minions, 5 rotting fodders. And since this is a 30-second minute of the video, I'm not going to do that in this video, but when I come back, we will do that. And thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and next video should be more entertaining.